What's going on, spectators? Welcome back to another special episode. Today, we are brought to you with our boy Tee Cinco in the building, live in the flesh. Last time we had him, we were over a Zoom call. It is a pleasure to be in person with the boy in the studio, if you will, the man cave. And my boy Brooklyn, as always. What's going on, Brooke?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm doing good, bro. Pleasure to have you.
Yes, sir.
It's been a year, so I mean, take us through everything. What you been up to? How's life? How the music game? Like all that.
Yeah, man. I definitely shout out. What up, everybody, man? Tee Cinco. You know, I appreciate my boys. That's when I want to start off first, man. Join Brooklyn, man. Right here, we doing big things. Spectators, Tee Cinco, we coming up, man. Y'all gonna remember this one. OGs right here.
Yes, sir.
But take you through a little bit, man. Been grinding. So when you guys first had the interview with me, man, and the podcast, we sat down, we talked about a lot of things as far as the start, what I'm trying to accomplish. I reached some of those already. Some I'm still trying to reach. You feel me? So it's got a couple things in the making as far as like a couple tapes, but really been trying to understand me more in my craft towards the direction I'm going. You feel me?
Of course.
So that's what I've been doing. Trying to implement my life stories with my music. So yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned life stories, and one thing that we've talked about a good amount, because we've had our conversations. There's a lot of shows that you're interested in doing, and we've kind of had a tough little year and a half, 2 years in terms of that. So how is it that you're finally starting to get back out there and being able to travel and go on these shows and live those life experiences?
Yeah, definitely, Drew. It's kind of the life experiences with all this traveling, bro. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I wasn't really brought up to an environment where we were able to travel a lot. If we was traveling somewhere, it's to somebody's house that we knew. You feel me? So I'm
worried about getting back too.
Facts.
They'll drop you off.
You better find a way home.
Yep.
Hey, yo, mom.
Hey, can you go get me? But nah, for real though. Sorry, as far as the the traveling is like, I'm going to Vegas next month for April, man. Well, we're about to explain to y'all about that. But going to Vegas because just the opportunities. Like, it's one of those things where people, they say they invest in themselves, but how you invest in yourself, you shooting a video in the same scene, three different videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Take a flight, bro. Flights. You say you got all this money and jewelry, bro. For a round trip for one day, it'd be like $160. If you got 10 bands, but that ain't nothing. Me? I'm gonna keep it real, but that's something to me. So
we gonna make something
that's something,
work.
but I'm gonna make it work. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna count. I ain't got a lot of money, but that's why I'm grinding to put myself in a better situation. So the traveling is helping. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy, too, in a couple of years, because we've talked about coming back to these in a little bit. You're going to see a little clip, I ain't got a lot of money. And you're going to be looking like, could it be me?
That boy gonna pull out a stack next time. That's dope. But you talk about you're going to Vegas.
Yeah,
Congrats
man.
on that.
Appreciate you,
Best of
brother.
luck with that. But you also went to Colorado.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. What you was doing out there.
Oh man. Went to Colorado. Yeah. Yeah, that was dope. We literally. But we went up there, me and a couple of my boys, we went for my birthday. So my birthday was February 9th, and we was like, yo, let's do something. And I'm like, I want to do something I've never done. A prime example, traveling. When I went up there, I actually we took a couple scenes. I'm editing it for the documentary we got going down the road and everything like that. We'll explain to them. But it was like the Colorado trip. It opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, like just little stuff. Snow. They had snow there. We don't have snow here, so it's like growing up here, summer year round. You feel me? Yeah. Going up there just to see it off the sun, like in real life, not no Home Alone movie type stuff, but like in real life, touch it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So Colorado, I enjoyed it. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. So yeah,
That's
it was pretty cool, man.
Absolutely. And, you mentioned that the snow and touching it, all that.
Yeah.
Brother, you got a little bit of ice on you, right? You know what I'm saying? And part of that comes with the name change that you got, right?
Yeah.
So you got the T on there. We changed it up to just Tee Cinco now.
Yeah.
What kind of went into doing that and a little bit of a rebrand?
Yeah. Definitely. I'm actually glad you asked that question, because a lot of people first start off, like I told y'all, people ask me like what Lotto stand for, what Lotto stand for. It was getting to a point to where it's like, okay, I'm explaining my music and they're not listening apparently if you don't know what it means. You get what I'm saying? It's self-explanatory if you hear the song. And a lot of people, they don't listen to lyrics these days. But then on another hand, I was like, it's a lot of rappers that are changing their name to Lotto, like it's, the Lils and the Bigs and stuff, which I don't have a problem with because everybody, I mean, if that's your name, you got a story behind it, then that's you.
Yeah, facts.
But me, I was like, I kind of want a little bit more catchy. It's like, I felt it was too long, and I felt it was like when people type it in, if they're trying to find who I am, it's like, that's complicated. For my fan, I want my fans to be able to boop, boop, boop. Yeah. That's him. Yeah. Not typing all these, then it's like 10 other rappers, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Florida lottery coming
up. It's like, he the one from St. Pete. What else that? Nah, it's Tee Cinco, so I made it simple, man, and it's catchier, so, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. And with the rebrand, there's stuff that's come with it.
Oh, yeah.
So, tell me about it. You must be working on something. There's got to be something in the works.
Definitely, man. A lot of things in the works as far as clothing, music, and even collabs, bro.
Okay.
Collabs, man. So I got one big collab coming up, and first time hearing it on this show right now, man. Exclusive. Project Youngin, man. Shout out to you, man. 727, man. Let's get it. I'm ready for it, man. We got that project dropping out. It's gonna be coming out in my tape around, I would say, September-ish. So I'm gonna keep y'all tuned on that, but y'all heard it first here. But yeah, man. As far as the stuff I've been working on, but like you just said, that's one big thing about it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm kind of up here, so you go to the next. Yeah, I got you, bro. But yeah, the tape and everything, coming up with the music and all that. Everything I'm just learning as I go. To be honest with everything. So.
That's the game. You got to keep on going, elevate, learn.
Right.
And take it step by step.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything in the last year, because it's been about a year since we had you, that you've kind of honed in on in particular to like improve your musician skills and as a whole, not just rapping or any specific thing in that realm that you've kind of targeted for?
Definitely. I feel like perfecting my craft for me to make it my life and career, what I've been doing is different aspects. It's not just one particular thing I pinpoint. It's every aspect of my music. Because I told people, I'm not doing this for fun no more. I want to be the greatest. Yeah, people say Tupac, Biggie, then when you ask somebody, you want to be the greatest rapper, and people feel intimidated. Like, I'm going to tell them, like, nah, bro, I want my name to be with them, you feel me? Because if I don't, then what's the point of doing it?
Yeah.
So what I've been pinpointing is get in the studio. Like, we just had a big studio session that's gonna be on the documentary where y'all hitting this from first. Also, nobody know we about to drop it towards the end of the year, but I had a big studio session, and we was all just going back and forth with like best bars. Everybody put $5 in the part. We did like 10 songs, best bars. We had producers in there. Who got the best bar? Who got the best verse? Who got the best verse? Some people won, but nobody was mad. It's the fact that we all working. We like, bet, let's get it again. I'm gonna get you on this next one.
Yeah.
And the songs that we made was magic because I didn't even write. My cousin is funny. He called me Memo Pad. Because I write, because I want everybody to feel where I'm coming from. You feel me? But sometimes I'm learning that you need to freestyle on the beat. So the first time you just like, whoa, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know somebody gonna feel that. You feel me? So.
Well, and it's one of those things, too, where, writing it down, it's kind of easy to get in your own head and trying to want to perfect it and all that.
Yeah.
Which is, we were talking about before we got on, but, guys like Juice WRLD were crazy because a lot of their songs were just made off the top. Like, it was not written or anything like that. Have you made that more of an element in general in what you've been doing?
Definitely. In this tape right here, everything I'm saying on here is exclusive, by the way. I ain't gonna say no more because y'all never heard none of this. I'm about to start telling y'all, so just tune in, man. But every aspect, like I'm talking about, just all in. It's a whole different level right now on everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like Brooke just had asked the question. I can't pinpoint anything. Everything that I'm doing as far as when it comes to beats. My music to where fans want to hear me, like you just asked the question. I'm trying to elevate to where my lyrics and the beats that they hear from the South, they like, whoa, this guy's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And from our last interview, you were always one to want to try new styles and branch out. So it's no surprise. It's no surprise.
I got a song, bro. It's called I actually didn't name it yet. Right now it's just BFB.
Name it on camera.
BFB is Blueface Benji. That's how the hook start off. But I'm gonna let them hear it. Y'all ain't gonna hear it till y'all see this whole thing.
You got a little snippet right now?
I got a little snippet.
Off the dome?
You ready?
Go ahead.
So you asked me different. So it's like, I'm not singing, but I'm putting more into it. And it's like,
okay.
It's one of them songs you like, oh, this groovy. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, blue face Benji, shawty hop in it. Yeah. So it's cloudy porch and it's like, and I've been like that. I've been That's on slide. That's the hook. So okay. It's simple, and then it's like I slide, but it's like my Victoria's Secret type beat because I'm trying to. If you be the same rapper, you get boring. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can still be you and have different elements. So I'm still being me. You feel me? Yeah, but it's like I'm having fun with it now. So it's fun every time I go in the booth. Yeah,
that's the most important part. Especially for a young artist.
Yeah,
they feel like they have to stay in this realm that they're put into. That they're whether fans or just everybody else puts them into it. And it's like, oh, you can't branch out to anything else because people are gonna be like, stay in your lane. Yeah, you good at that. Don't do this.
Yeah, he biting my sweat.
I don't care about that.
I'm having fun with this. Exactly. I don't care what you. I'm gonna make my money and have fun.
Well, and stuff that you have fun with. I mean, you can hear it through a lot of the stuff that we make too. Like stuff that we enjoy is typically our better content, and I'm sure it's better music and it's the best stuff that you're excited to put out too.
Facts, for real though, it is, man. Definitely.
And I want to go back a little bit to the documentary that you're talking about. Yeah. What brought you to have the idea of actually doing that? Was there any inspiration of it? Like, I know Kanye just got his documentary that he put out. I don't know your timetable on it when you started. What kind of brought that about, and what are you trying to show with that?
To be honest, I actually thought about the documentary the first time I ever really start rapping, which was September 2019, because I already had a story, my whole life story. I've been thinking deep about it. I've have notes on my phone. I'm actually about to start writing a whole show. I want to do, instead of a movie, I might do a movie, but I really want to do a show because my life was a movie and it still is a movie. You get what I'm saying? I'm only 24 and I've seen so much stuff. Like, I want to do a 5-season show of me from 8th grade going into freshman year, and then my high school, and then from college going into music, my last year, like as a whole documentary type thing. But right now I'm in a part to where I'm in the middle. I still have clips from all that stuff back then. It won't be as much as what I have now, but it's the fact I want my fans to see who I truly am, because my music relate to what I'm talking, like my whole life, and they be like, he wasn't lying at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, bump all that, you cap up, like, no, for real, I'm not lying. I want you to see this with your eyes, like, for real. So yeah,
I got you. And then, this is something that we like to refer back to a lot because it is our origin, after all. We're the Spectators, and we started as a sports podcast, right?
Yeah.
And you're out there training, right?
Yeah.
You're out there training. How has the training been for you lately?
For me lately, I've been training pretty good, man. I still work out. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't really keep up with them how I used to, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still young, because some of them running 4.3s and stuff like that. I'm not.
You out there with some heavy hitters too.
Yeah, shout out to all my boys, man. And y'all tune in with the Spectators, for real. All y'all my boys who playing the MLB, NBA, NFL, man. We all blowing up and we grinding. Just how y'all was from the city, and y'all still mess with me. I mess with y'all, man. Let's get right. You feel me? Come mess with my boy Brooke and Jew. Shout out to all y'all.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, definitely. Yeah.
And that's a good little pivot point for us. So something that we've been doing a lot lately is we've been giving you and whoever that we've been interviewing a platform to shout out other artists, creatives, just people behind the scenes who have really helped you out and are growing with you.
Yeah.
Take a second, shout all them out, and let us know an artist on the rise.
Heck yeah, man. First, I'm gonna start, because so many, everybody I'm about to name right now, man. First of all, I appreciate all my friends, my fans who are tuning in. I'm sorry I'm speaking too fast, but really, man, deep down, genuinely, man, I really mess with these boys heavy, and you see, I'm trying not to use profanity, but I really do, man, and all my boys who I'm about to shout out, I really want y'all to tune in and check in with them, man, and I really appreciate y'all, because we on the come up and the numbers skyrocketing, but it's from y'all support. So first, I wanna say shout out to God. He the one who making all this possible for us. You feel me? He the OG. Yeah, and then all my boys who playing ball, from D Will, TJ, Savion, you got Bo, Our boy out there with the Blue Jays swinging the bat. He the only one on the team still playing baseball, and my boy Zion too. You feel me? So I want to definitely shout out them. Shout out to Ray, man. We got some stuff in the project, man. Right now, he play for the Jaguars, y'all. So show him some love out there. He balling right now, but he just got the big contract, and they finna snap this season. I feel it. Shout out to Dante. Coach Dante Fowler, senior, yeah. and also his son, Dante Fowler Jr., man. He balling. Everybody from the city, man, 727, you get what I'm saying? So we blowing up. And then I got the Spectators with me. They right on my back. They been having me since day one, and y'all day one. So let's get it, man. Love.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You got any other exclusives? Because you said that a lot today. You got any other exclusives you want to let these fans of ours know?
Oh, yeah. I got a couple things I want to say, and it's all about music right now as far as my exclusives. And it goes back to the artists that you guys just told me to shout out. Mm-hmm. I want to start out AB Dan, Ridge got the chalk, They Do, and then we got Lil Hemp. Also got Cozy 8 too. You feel me? But those artists right there who I just named, we all were in the studio just vibing. We had this whole, it was just a aura in the realm of let's get in here and drop bars. Everybody bring your hardest punchlines. We meeting up on this date from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. I don't care if you got work tomorrow. AB Dan had work at 4. I had work at 7. Some of my other boys, you know, they do what they gotta do. They hustling. You feel me? But it's real as we all chasing something. You feel me? So shout out to them boys. Big stuff coming up. He just asked me. We got Cloudy Poetry, April 20th. I'm gonna be performing April 20th. Also, I'm trying to figure out where it's gonna be at. I will definitely let y'all know. Stay tuned in. No, I'm gonna let you know everything coming first. From Tee Cinco, from now on, everything coming first from the Spectators.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when y'all need to know what's going on with our boy, make sure you check our socials out @_the Spectators if you don't already follow us there. And before we get up out of here, I'm gonna ask you to do one more thing for me. We do this with everybody that we interview now.
I got you.
Look at the camera and give yourself a message that you can look back to and be like, man.
Oh man. If I had to, you know, the younger me, the Lotto Tee Cinco. No, I'm just playing. the real young kid, Tee Cinco, man. I've always had that drive, and one thing I've learned over the course of living is consistency is key. But if I had to change one thing and go back and tell myself like, hey, this is what you do, I would say I would definitely say learn more, get more uncomfortable, if that makes sense. As far as explore, I was one of those people who love to do certain things, but when I love to do that certain things, that's all I wanted to do. You feel me? That's all I want to do. I like that. Oh no, you like that burger? I don't even want to try that one because I like this one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Little stuff like that, and it's like I've realized and matured more than a lot of people. Before them, like I still have people who are older than me who matured, but it's like if I found that out when I was younger, then I feel I would be a little bit more advanced. But I'm not mad at myself because I learned. You know what I'm saying? I could still be 10 years later, never learned that. People never find out till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely what I would tell myself. I would say be more patient. Take everything in. Pause. We have fun on the show too, but hey, pause.
Not that much fun.
But not that much fun. You feel me? No, we ain't on that, bro. But for real though, like soak it all in because I've learned from different aspects of even food. I was a very picky eater. Hated tomatoes and onions. Now I be killing them if they on my burger. just stuff like that. But learn, guys, like for real, all aspects. Don't just go to school and be like, oh, I learned this today. Like research stuff if you want to know. You feel me? Because that's gonna help you grow. Whether you're doing sports, you in life in general, music, all that type of stuff. So yeah,
absolutely. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yes,
Appreciate you, as always, giving us the exclusives.
Yes, sir.
It's always a pleasure, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for watching. If you don't follow him, make sure you go give him a follow. Tee Cinco, he said he's dropping April 20th.
Yes,
and he got a couple more stuff coming out later this year.
Well,
make sure you follow us @_the Spectators on all of our socials. And if you didn't already, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Later, boys.